What's up, and welcome back to Cleats to Us, a podcast. I'm Brad Valdez.
I am Kevin Watson.
Man, we are here at Bellarmine University, and we're going to spotlight the Knights here, man. Season is starting this week, so it's going to be exciting, man. You guys ready?
Yes, sir.
You take on Quincy? Quincy this week?
Yes, sir.
There you go, man. So, hey, we appreciate you guys for taking this, this time out. And like I told you earlier, man, this is just for your community to get to know you guys, man. And the coaches want to show you guys some love for
Try
busting.
to get some people out to watch your games.
And you guys busting your ass, you know what I mean?
Sure.
At this pot, you know what I mean? At this sprint football, man. So let's go. But what we do, man, we go from right to left, and we just have you introduce yourself, but your name, your position, your year.
And where you're from.
All right. My name is Roy Shrout. I play offensive line and defensive line. I'm a junior here at Bellarmine. I'm from Jeffersonville, Indiana.
Okay.
Jeff High?
No, Providence High School.
Providence. Okay.
My name's Brenden Reid. I'm going to be a junior this year. I play running back, and I'm from Jonesboro, Tennessee.
Jonesboro. Let's go, man. Okay, now show some love, man, to your hometown, man.
It's just a little small town. David Crockett High School is where I went. Ain't nothing better than Jonesboro, Tennessee. I'll probably live there the rest of my life.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
I want to go back there and actually coach football and be the head football coach there.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what's one spot that you got to hit when you go back to eat?
I would say it's kind of in our rival town, but La Coretta, it's this Mexican restaurant. Yeah, but it's kind of in our rival town, I ain't going to lie.
Okay.
Just don't wear the gear, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
And like when you go back, across the bridge, man, is there a certain spot you go?
Not specifically. There's this little restaurant, kind of like a bar and grill. It's called Harbor and Hops. My family goes there. It's like a mile or two away from the house. They got games on. It's nothing fancy, but we don't mind.
Sounds like our kind of place.
Get some good grub, man. Get some cold brews.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all that matters, man. But yeah, hey, we got just some little icebreaker questions, man. First, your favorite football movie?
My favorite football movie is probably Longest Yard. I'm a big fan of Longest Yard and Adam Sandler, so I'd have to put that one at number one.
Okay.
What's his name? Brucey, the guy that wore the short shirt?
We were just talking about him today. We were making fun of him because he wanted to play quarterback.
That's every kid that wears a short shirt like that. Everybody calls him Brucey.
Yep. What's your favorite?
Oh, that's hard. I'd probably say Friday Night Lights.
Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah,
mine's Varsity Blues.
Oh, Varsity Blues is a
Varsity
good one.
Blues.
Yeah.
That's the
that's a
whipped
good
cream bikini.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Mine's Waterboy.
Waterboy's good too. Yeah,
That's a
Waterboy.
classic.
Mr. Coach Klein is the devil.
Well, Waterboy.
Waterboy.
Okay. The second icebreaker is, who's your position coach?
My position
Offense.
coach on offense is Aaron Donahauer. Great guy. I've been working with him. This is my third year now. He's a pretty good guy.
Okay, your offensive one now.
Offensive, and then when I played defensive line, they kind of laugh and say, you got to ask stepdaddy if I can go play D-line. But my defensive line coach is Coach Clark. He's
Kobe.
a great guy. He coaches at Mail, too. He's a great coach. It's my second year with him.
Okay.
Like them both.
So position coach, it's Coach Perry, Kyle Perry. He's actually the OC, really smart guy. This will be his second year being OC, and I think it's going to be a great year offensive-wise.
There you go. And what's one of their lines they use when they're yelling at you?
Give me a Kyle Perry.
I don't know if I could say that on. TD, do we bleep it out?
Hey, this is college, man. But you know what I like? You know what I like when Kyle does this? When he does that little, he does that little shake. He does that little.
He's a big guy or something.
Yeah.
And then he looks at his muscle.
I love it. I coached with Kyle for one season over at Doss.
Yeah.
So man, it was a good time with him. So
I coached with him at D-Sales. I coached with all these guys at D-Sales.
Oh, gosh.
yeah.
Oh, really?
You poor guy.
Yeah. 1 year. I coached him for 1 year.
What position?
I was a DB coach.
Oh, really?
Me and Wheatley.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, so what would your position coach yell at you, or what would be the line?
I don't really know. He doesn't have a specific one. He likes to
Donahauer
give us a
don't have
variety.
a whole lot.
No, he really doesn't get mad very often.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
I know Kobe does.
Yeah, Coach Clark will. He's got a lot, but I don't know if we got enough bleeds for those. But no, they don't really have any specific lines that I could just say off the top. No, he's already pretty big.
The Kyle shimmy. That's what the Perry shimmy.
I
I
don't know
love
what's
it.
better, that or my Nino imitation.
Oh yeah, that was a
That
good
was
one.
a good one.
That was a good one. Okay, but we always like to show some love to the ones that support you, man. So go ahead and give some shout outs right now.
I'd like to shout out my mom. She's always been there to support me, and of course, I grew up right across the river, so she's always been there. Actually, both my parents, they come to all my games. They support me and all my friends. They've just been big supporters. My high school coaches, too. I never would have known about Bellarmine football if it wasn't for them. My head coach coached with Coach Clark at Male High School, and I don't know how he found out about it, but he told me about it, and it was just been a great opportunity. I've loved it ever since. So big shout out to my parents and my coaching and my
There we
teammates.
go.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing. I'd like to shout out my parents. I mean, they come to every single game. I'm already 5 hours away from Bellarmine. So when we go to Quincy, it's a long drive. They still make it every game. So shout out to them. I'd also like to shout out my twin brother. He's always there for me. And my older brother, he always be watching my game coming up. And then also my head coach, too. He's taught me a lot throughout the years. And then, yeah, that's about it.
So I got a twin question.
Oh, all right.
I've always wanted to ask a twin
yeah.
this. Did you ever go on a date and like you and your twin, are y'all identical?
Oh, yes, we are.
Did y'all ever like switch? Like
No, but we did first grade. We said his name's Braden, my name's Brennan. And in first grade, we told the teacher I was Braden, he was Brennan, and we got in trouble for it and had to go to the office and everything because it was a safety
So
issue.
like in school,
So we never
like
did
one
it
of
again.
you was better in math, so that one went to both math classes. Or,
I mean, we probably could have, but like after that, we never
Yeah.
did again just 'cause we got in trouble. Yeah,
you got caught. They got caught.
Yeah.
Shoot, man. So great shout outs, man. And that's what we try to do is, what I mean, you probably don't tell them every day, thank you very much. And that's basically what we do that for. You know what I mean? So, man, let's get into like.
I got one more
Go
icebreaker.
ahead.
So y'all getting on the bus and going to Quincy or wherever. What's your snack food that you're rocking on the bus?
I kind of acquired a new snack food this year. I've been rocking the Fruity Pebbles pretty strong.
Whoa.
I'm a big cereal guy, and they sell them on campus, and I got me a box, and I'm just a big Fruity Pebbles guy.
What's your drink?
I'm just a water.
The water guy.
Yeah, nothing crazy.
mine's probably Goldfish. Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
You got
Can't go
don't
wrong with
go
goldfish.
crazy. You
Yeah.
don't do all the crazy ones. You just get the original,
Yeah,
right?
just
I
regular.
put
Yeah.
goldfish in my chili. Because a lot of people like cheese and crackers in their chili, so you put goldfish in
Fritos.
there, and it
Fritos, man.
kills two birds with one
Yeah,
stone.
I guess.
Yeah.
Actually, my drink would be actually a Dr. Nuff, and it's a East Tennessee drink. They only make it in East Tennessee. It's like a Sprite with the tang. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I love it.
Really?
My parents, they sell it. Well, you can go to.
But you can go to Amazon and get it.
No,
No?
like where I'm from, they sell them at the gas stations. Walmart,
What?
just places like this.
What?
Yeah.
Dr.
Yeah.
Nuff.
Dr. Nuff. Yep.
It's pretty
Only
good
in,
stuff.
only in East Tennessee. Yeah.
That's like Dr. Thunder when we go to like Walmart right now. You got
Thunder.
Yeah, you know how they got Dr. Thunder and all that? The cheap stuff, man. So what do you guys, you guys are here in college. You guys are both juniors. What are you guys studying or pursuing? What are you trying to get out of
For life
out of
after
this?
football.
Yeah, life after football.
I'm majoring in business administration with a minor in nutrition. I've always been interested in trying to do something that's mobile and where I can go all over the place. And I'm kind of interested in sales, the way I work with other people. And I feel like it's a really competitive field, and there's a lot of opportunity for it. And when I was talking to my academic advisor, he just said pick a minor that you like. And I've always been interested in nutrition, and it kind of helps me out trying to cut weight for football. And
That's
so,
why he drinks water.
A water guy.
big water guy.
Yeah.
Water.
So yeah, I'm studying sports administration with a minor in exercise science. I'm actually going to try to get my master's in education. Try to go back and be a gym teacher or a weightlifting teacher, so I can coach football. I just always wanted to coach football. It's my passion, and I just want to have an impact on kids' lives.
Great answer.
Yeah.
Great answer, man. That's awesome.
Standing ovation.
Wow. Not that you're sucked or anything.
Right. No. It was great. It was great.
Yeah, it was great.
But like you guys went through the recruiting process, you know what I mean, and you guys ended up here. Wanted to play sprint. But there's guys out there right now going through like the recruiting process. What's one piece of advice that you would give them?
I would definitely advise sprint football to just about anybody that can make the weight, just because I feel like it's a great opportunity, especially these new growing teams. There's a lot of opportunity. We have a lot of talent on this team, and a lot of people kind of ignore it and don't really think of it as an opportunity because they hear sprint football and they think of a weight limit, and they'd be surprised if they saw some of the competition out here. And I just think it's a great opportunity, and I'd really suggest a lot of people look into it and give it a chance because we love it.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing. He said, it's just a great opportunity for the guys that actually get overlooked, and especially the guys that probably have D3 offers, maybe D2, maybe a walk on to D1, and you just want to play. This is a great opportunity just to get on the field, especially if you can make that weight.
Yeah.
And Bellarmine's a great academic institution.
Oh,
as well.
for sure, I would say go to Bellarmine.
You put
just
that
for
on your
academics.
resume,
Yeah.
I mean, that's
you're
not
getting
going to
a
have any
job.
problem getting it.
No problem.
Yeah, because like Coach and myself, we were out there talking. You know what I mean? It's just like, what would be the opportunity to come? Why would you come to Bellarmine to play sprint? You know what I mean? And that's the stigma that you probably get is like, oh, it's sprint. It's not any. You know what I mean? But it's just an opportunity for you guys to come out here and just be one of the boys, right?
Yeah.
I
Like,
love
sure,
it.
yeah.
Just like
I
normal
love
football.
it.
I do too. I'll be honest with you. Before Coach Davis got this job, I didn't even know sprint existed.
Oh, I didn't know
Neither did
either.
I
Yeah.
until
And it really blew my mind once I found out what it was because they were like 190. I was like 190. What? I mean, what do you do for line and all that? Well,
Yeah.
defense, offensive line, right here.
Right. So it just gives more opportunity
Right.
to play at that next level, and it's just something cool that I just learned about
To
it
me,
last off
it
season.
evens the teams out because everybody's the same size. You don't go up against this team that's got big 6'6", 350 pounders, and you're 5'10", 190. I mean, it evens the playing field where all the games should be very competitive.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, and personal goals that you guys have for yourself. This is a team sport. We all know that football is 11 on 11, but there's something that's got to push you through the season. Is there any personal goals that you have for yourself this year?
Not much specifically. I'm really just out here to play football while I can before I'm too old to do it. I'd say as far as personal goals, it really is mainly on school to keep my grades up and still be able to play football. But if I had to set a goal for athletics, I'd say to make first team All-American for the league. If I had to put a goal on it, that's what I'd say.
Okay.
So I know goals are really good for athletes and all that, but I'm kind of against it. I just go out there, try to have fun, and play as hard as I can. Whatever happens, happens. So I don't really have any mini goals.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hey,
Team
this
guy.
guy could be.
Hey, he's a team
He
guy.
could be a motivational speaker. It's like, what was it, Matt Foley, Chris Farley's characters?
Yeah.
Living in a van down by the river.
Now your leadership. You know what I mean? How many teams or how many players are on this roster? Do you guys see yourself as one of the leaders of this team?
I'd say so.
We're out here
yeah.
51, maybe 50.
We're around 50.
Yeah,
right around
50-ish.
50, yeah.
Okay. And then that's there's got to be not necessarily alpha, but there's got to be where guys.
Like, are you a vocal guy?
Yeah.
Or you just lead by example? Or?
I would say neither one of us. I don't think we really have any really big vocal leaders on the team. I mean, we kind of just go between us older guys, like who breaks it down before and after practice. But we don't really have any guys that are gonna like get everybody into a huddle and just give us a really big motivational speech. Our main goal is just kind of lead by example and just do the right thing.
I would say maybe if we're having a slow day, like offensive wise, I don't know about defense, but if we're having a slow day, there's some guys on the team, like I myself, like say, let's go motivate the team just to get up and
I'd be
pick
willing
up the
to bet
pace.
Coach Davis is the motivator.
He's short spoken, but he can be a good motivator.
Yeah.
Coach Perry's that type of guy. Just say, get on the line and make us run. So
Chop him.
Chop 'em.
yeah, that does motivate us. Yeah.
Oh
He's
my
gonna kill
God.
me.
Okay, so let's start talking about this team, man. How are you guys feeling about it? The way it ended last year. You guys made it to the championship game. It didn't end the way you guys wanted it. But talk about this team, how different it is from that last year's team.
This team, I feel like we got a lot of good guys coming back and a lot of new guys come in. We got a great quarterback, and I feel like we got a lot of guys offensively and defensively that can really make a big impact on the field. And I think as far as last year, like you said, we started out strong and just kind of let off the gas. And I feel like we have a really hungry team this year. We struggled a little bit in the classroom last year we got a lot of guys that are really putting in the work in the classroom and on the field. So I feel like we just have a more a hungrier team that's going to be able to go the long distance.
There we go.
No, yeah, I'm actually really excited for this year. It's our third year, especially with the quarterback we're bringing in. His name's Kyle. I'm telling you, he's a stud. Just get ready. He's going to be throwing some bombs this year.
Absolutely.
And for Coach Perry, I'm sure it's going to be super easy for call plays. He got guys outside, especially Nathan Kitchens, freshman. He's going to be easy to throw to. 6'3", D. Gant, Tyler Smith, and Baby, guys that can just flat out play. We got this guy blocking left tackle. So
we got a really good running back in the backfield, too.
He's returning back. And then we have a few young guys on the line, but I think they've really stepped up these past few weeks at practice, and I think they'll be really good. Offensive-wise, I think we're going to be like that. Hopefully defense can –
Let's go. Yeah. Let's go, man.
Guy's going to be a sportscaster.
And this guy, and that was my next question. Is like, you already shouted out some dudes, man, but you go shout out the younger guys, man. Who's one that we got to look out for?
I definitely agree with him with Nathan Kitchens. I feel like he's going to have a big impact all over the place. And Kyle Horvath, he's definitely going to be a big weapon that we have on the field. I think we've really found our fit with a quarterback and like a lot of the returning guys that he mentioned as a receiving core. And then we had a defensive lineman named Royce Hall come back, and he's a great athlete. A lot of returning guys. And Carter, what's his last name? Schroer?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, his name's Carter Schroer. I think he's going to be really good for us on the D-line. He was I think he was on the all-star team for Kentucky, so he brought in the accolades, so I think he's going to keep him going.
There you go. I love it, man. This has been a great episode, man.
Wait, speaking of Royce Hall, he actually wrestles for Bellarmine, and he came and played for us freshman year, but he didn't play last year because he was wrestling. But this year he decided to come back out again. So he's a really good.
So I know neither one of y'all probably played O-line, D-line in high school.
I did.
You did?
Yes,
Is that the only position you played?
I played defensive line and tight end my senior year.
Okay.
I played running back and strong safety.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you guys are you a superstitious guy or are you a routine guy?
I'd say I'm more routine. He's more superstitious.
For sure, superstitious.
We definitely like to have our routine. Like last year, we always hit a Waffle House on Friday nights, and we do a Thursday night at B-Dubs because they had buy one get one boneless wings. So those are always our spots before the game. This year, I'm not really sure what we're gonna do yet. We're probably gonna go back to Waffle House if we can both make the weight on Saturday. But yeah, I'm a big routine guy. He'll freak out more than I will if.
I'm very superstitious. If we don't go to B-Dubs on that Thursday or that Waffle House and we don't order the same thing, sit in the same place, we're gonna lose. And I'm got some stuff before the game that I have to do.
Oh, it's falling now.
The camera thing's falling.
Slowly but surely, it's going.
Fix that before we get too close.
Okay, I only got a couple more questions. One tool you're putting in your toolbox. You're trying to get better at.
I would say offensively, my pass protection. I'd definitely like to improve, just because we have a guy in the backfield that can spread the football out across the field, and I'd like to be able to give him a chance to do what he has the ability to do. Defensively, of course, just improve upon my pass rush skills, and I'd say I'm going to try to improve my leadership skills, just trying to keep the team motivated and just on the right path, and like I said, hungry for the rest of the season.
One tool I'm working on is getting to that second level and making the guy miss in the second level. I do a pretty good job making the guy miss in the first level, but just that second level, and with him just being the good leader, making sure everybody goes to class and gets their schoolwork done.
Love it.
Yeah.
Great. I only got one more question. The number you wear, does it have a meaning?
My number's kind of weird. I tried to copy my grandpa when he played in college, but we're not certain what number he wore in college, and I think we just kind of went off of relative memory. So we chose 54, and I'm not sure if that's his number or not, but that's just kind of what I've rolled with, and that's what I've had since freshman year, so kind of sticking with it.
Okay.
Freshman year, Coach Willie sent out sent the numbers, and I was actually 4 in high school, and my favorite number is actually 3. So there was no numbers left but like the 30s and 20s, and I saw 34, and 4 is my number in high school, and 3 is my favorite number, so I went with 34. Yeah.
There we go. Look at the smart guys over here, man.
Sometimes just keeping it simple is the easiest way.
Yeah. You got any final questions, man? The reason why we do this is we want your community to get to come out here on Saturdays and support you guys. So we want them to get you, to know you on a personal level. So that's why we didn't really get into too much of the football thing. you know, but we want them to know you off the field. You understand what we're saying?
Yeah,
Yeah. So do you have any final questions?
No, I mean, what a great interview.
This is phenomenal, man.
Very
Yeah, we appreciate y'all coming out
Very
there and helping us
intelligent.
out, and
Yeah,
hopefully
man.
getting some more people to our games and stuff.
That was good stuff. And like I say, we appreciate
Yeah,
you, man. And like we always say, everyone has a story.
We're here for them to tell it.
Cleats to Whistle podcast.
Good job, man.
Appreciate you guys.